The next movie that I chose was Pretty Woman. One critic says, okay, so Pretty Woman is a romantic movie. It's cliche, it's corny, it's sappy, but hey, beyond that, it's a special movie with some very special performances. I would have to say that I agree with all of that. I think that Pretty Woman is a cliche and is a corny romantic movie that at some points is pretty predictable. But I also believe that it's a very special movie with some amazing performances. One performance that I think I would think and would love to point out would be Julia Roberts. I've always loved Julia Roberts, but I think that her performance in this movie was honestly amazing. The way that she shows emotion and the way that she portrays anything in the movie is the best thing I've seen her do. That's probably dramatic, but the way that her and Richard worked together to portray this movie and the love between them is something that I feel like not many people have seen when this first came out. I also know that back then Julia Roberts really did not have a name for herself, and I think that this movie was kind of the start for her and really got her name out there, unlike Richard, who his name was already out there and he was already like known for his movies. I think that the two of them working together made a predictable ending into something that people would watch over and over again. It's still being watched today. I know that when I asked my mom, or actually told my mom that I was going to watch Pretty Woman, she asked me if she could join me because it was something she watched when she was younger and she wanted to see my reaction to the movie. So to this day, people still watch it and find it interesting, which I kind of admired. It's a movie that I think made a name for itself in different ways and also portrayed men and women in a different light that people still see today. But another critic says, intellectually and emotionally dishonest in that way because it wants to be Cinderella. I would have to disagree with that 100%. I see why they might think that it wanted to be Cinderella, but I also think that saying that is really not giving the movie a chance at all. Yes, the woman is coming from a not great situation and the man is the one with the money to help her, but I don't think that's really the whole point of the movie. The movie is trying to show people that certain differences really do not make a difference in people's lives, and just because you come from two different places doesn't mean you won't end up together, which I know sounds like Cinderella, but there's just so much more to it. The main character in the movie was a prostitute, and it started out as him paying for her to have company, but in the end, through all the differences, they worked things out and they figured it out. This is something that would never have passed back in the day during the Hays Code. I'm almost 100% sure that Cinderella was made a while ago and would have passed during that time. I understand for sure where they're coming from in the sense that women does not have a great life and that men ends up choosing her in the end, but I think it's more shallow of them to compare it to Cinderella, and it's showing that you really did not give the movie a chance behind the real meaning of it.